I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Tonight we're going to be doing a little work on the script from Shawshank Redemption. Feel free to come on up and join us. Welcome to the show. Sound check, 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 check. Easy pop, easy pop, easy pop. Professional paranormal research. It's the Bud Files. The Bud Files. They're coming in. Share it out. It's figment of Kimmy Kent's. Hey, my Izzy. How's that sound? Sound check, 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 check. Great. Tingle pop, tingle pop, tingle pop. Check, 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 check. Test, 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 test. Welcome to the library, Izzy Pop. Brain tingles, tingles. Someone will be like, oh shit, he's doing a thing. It's Nathan Ska, the NDT show. The NDT show. Nathan, where you been, bro? I hadn't seen a video from you in a few days. DJ is in the building. DJ is in the building. Big Red Kimmy Kent's. Ska. Brain tingles. Working my life away, Lord. I saw y'all had a nice garden out there. Big man of Kimmy Kent's. As always, thanks, Izzy. DJ is. Yeah, we'll reel a bit tonight too, you know, but I'm going to do a little editing. I've edited the script down. It's pretty much ready to go. So, suppose we can drop that link out there. If some of the cast comes in, they can come up and read with me, or I'll just read it all by myself. All by myself. I guess you don't mind, do you? Do you have any biscuits? Drop the link. This is Easy Pop. Yeah, it might be a little bit like work tonight, so it might not be that interesting for everybody. But we're going to begin the process tonight at any rate. We'll work on it every night if we have to. I know a lot of y'all know kind of how it works, but for those y'all coming in that don't, we'll do some rehearsals on these live theater productions, and then we'll have a big show for you on a Saturday night. Hey, Blood, what's up, buddy? Blood Dragon, blood tingles, blood in the building. Blood's in the building. Hey, Blood. My bro Ska blood dragon. Hey everybody. He blood dragon. Boom chicka. Boom, chicka meow. Boom, chicka raw. You read to me on a Sunday morning. You can hear that. Ska. Pop. Tingle. Pop. Whoop. Easy pop. Pin the link, Scully, if you want. Bet je Nederlands praat. Shake. Scully tingles. That's right. It's the Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, Nathan, we'll catch you, man. Shit. Slow night. Monday. Dang, you 6-month number. Check that out. Why is that thing buffering like that? Well, don't I need some help? That's funny. You just play those one after the other then. Yeah, I'll just start reading to y'all here in a minute. You're right. Hey, sweets. How you doing? Lurking in while working as usual. Oh, we're not doing too much. We're just going to read a little bit tonight, edit this script. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper. Maroska Johnny. I'm here for the coleslaw, buff. Yeah, you're right. I'm here for the coleslaw bluff buffet. Bud Files, it's the Bud Files. Come on in, Bud Files in the building. Bud Files in the building. Bud tingle. Thank you, Izzy, says Johnny. Oh, we might be here for a while, so y'all just kick back, relax. And don't let me miss anybody. It's Mama Cookie. Hey, Mama Cookie Tingle, how you doing? Morgan Freeman said that this was the best movie he ever worked on. Yeah, you're right, Mama Cookie. Welcome to the show. Hey, Mama. Brain tingles. That's right, brain tingles for you. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. You got some earbuds, push them in deep. I'm gonna be here for a while. It's a good thing because I'm eating the coleslaw with chopsticks. Stony Baker. We're stalactites. Or are we stalagmites? Been a while since been here, Scully. It's great to have you back, Mama Cookie. Stalagmites. Yeah, I'm feeling alright. See what I want to read to. Johnny, I've been looking for you to go live, man. Sure did miss your live streams. Hey, John boy. Hello, Scully's House of Thrillers. Good to see you again, buddy. John boy in the building. Welcome to the show. If you aren't familiar with John Boy art, I encourage you to go over and check this man out. Scully. Creepypasta channel, the Creepypasta channel, the Creepypasta channel, the Creepypasta channel, the Creepypasta channel. Test. Hit that thumbs up or I might cut your Achilles tendon. Your ass going down in the forest. Getting ready to jump over there and read. I'm gonna let Izzy Pop watch that chat. Can't we keep your eyes open? We're in the interior of a Plymouth at night. It's 1946. Andy Dufresne in his mid-20s, wire-rimmed glasses, three-piece suit. Under normal circumstances, a respectable, solid citizen. Hardly dangerous, even meek. But the circumstances are far from normal. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, show the script, Scully. Durr. Thank you. Where we at? What do I have for a background down there? Let's see. You got the backgrounds? Oh, sweet. All right, now y'all can, let's start over. Everybody kicking back? Got your favorite drink? Spin them up if you got them. Hey, Swampy. Just working on the script a little bit there. Swampy, welcome to the show. What would I do without Izzy? I'd have been reading away. Let me see. You wanna keep some music going too, or I'm not sure what I got down there. Thought I had something running.
Stop pressing the buttons. Stop.
Let me get my magic wand out here. Like just quit pressing buttons and I'll just talk. Like, cue the music. Oh my god. Hey, Angela Critters. We're waiting on you to get here. Angela's in the building. Hey, darling. Critters, critters, critters. Wheezy here with us. Wheezy Ska. Ska. How you doing, Creepypasta? See you, bro. Mama Cookie. Stony Baker locked and loaded. Yeah. Boom chicken meow. I'll just go over the comments. Y'all just want to hear me read. Nobody want to come up? I got that link pinned in there. There she is. Vegas Paranormal in the building. Vegas Paranormal in the building. Vegas Paranormal in the building. I'm too shy. Oh, Stoney, I saw you had a panel on that replay, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It's the interior of a Plymouth at night in 1946. Andy Dufresne, mid-20s, wire-rimmed glasses, three-piece suit. Under normal circumstances, a respectable, solid citizen. Hardly dangerous, perhaps even meek. But these circumstances are far from normal. He is disheveled, unshaven, and very drunk. Cigarette smolders in his mouth. His eyes, flinty and hard, are riveted to the bungalow up the path. I can't read to that. He can actually hear them fucking from here. He raises a bottle of bourbon and knocks it back. The radio plays softly, painfully romantic, taunting him. We fade to a familiar scene. The DA holds the jury spellbound with his closing. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard all the evidence. You know all the facts. We have the accused at the scene of the crime. We have footprints, the tire tracks, bullets scattered on the ground, which bears fingerprints. Broken bourbon bottle, likewise with fingerprints. Most of all, we have a beautiful young woman and her lover lying dead in each other's arms. They had sinned, but was their crime so great as to merit a death sentence? He gestures to Andy sitting quietly with his attorney. I suspect Mr. Dufresne's answer to that would be yes. I further suspect he carried out that sentence on the night of September 21st, this year of our Lord, 1946, by pumping 4 bullets into his wife and another 4 into Glenn Quinton. The verdict is guilty. The judge says, "You strike me as a particularly icy and remorseless man, Mr. Dufresne. It chills my blood just to look at you. By the power vested in me by the state of Maine, I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences, back to back, 1 for each of your victims. So be it." He raps his gavel as we now see a prison cell, its bars illuminated by light. Interior of the Shawshank hearings room in the day 1947. Red enters, removes his cap, and waits by the chair. Sit. Red sits, tries not to slouch. The chair's uncomfortable. We see by your file you've served 20 years of a life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated? Yes, sir, absolutely. I've learned my lesson. I can honestly say I'm a changed man. I'm no longer a danger to society. That's the God-honest truth, no doubt about it. The men just stare at him. One stifles a yawn. He clues up on the parole form. Big rubber stamp slams down, rejected in red ink. Looking good so far, looking good so far. Looking good. Hey, Nez. If you're up for it, Nez, come on up. You can read with me. Let's see who wants to come in. I'm just kind of editing the script down, and it's mostly ready, but we're going to grind it out till we get the show, all of us prepared. So I got Izzy back there pulling people up. You can just go back and forth with me on dialogue if you want. No hurry, we're just chill stream, just putting it together, getting the ball rolling again. So it's no problem, Liz. Official 1SP, welcome, brother. Welcome to the building. Thumbs up with the share, brother. Ska. Welcome. Just working on our script a little bit for our upcoming show. Still putting the cast together, so anybody wants to come up and read, you're more than welcome. Just kind of read off the screen for now, and what happens later, if you become a part of the show, you'll get an actual script in the email from me. We're at the exterior of an exercise yard at the Shawshank prison at dusk. High stone walls topped with snaky concertina wire, set off at intervals by looming guard towers. Over 100 cons are in the yard, playing cat, shooting craps, jawing at each other, making deals. exercise period. Red emerges in fading daylight, slouches low-key through the activity. Worn cap on his head, exchanging hellos and doing minor business. He's an important man here. It's kind of like me in every prison in America, I guess. I'm the guy who can get it for you. Cigarettes, a bag of reefer if you're partial, a bottle of brandy to celebrate your kid's high school graduation. Damn near anything within reason. He slips somebody a pack of smokes, smooth sleight of hand. Yes, sir, I'm a regular Sears and Roebuck. The Endless Adventure. Show 1 SP, 1 SP. Naughty Nicky. Welcome. Tongue clicking. Two short siren blast issue from the main tower, drawing everybody's attention to the loading dock. The outer gate swings open, revealing a gray prison bus outside. So when Andy Dufresne came to me in 1949, asked me to smoke with Rita Hayworth in the prison for him, I told him no problem, and it wasn't. Red's joined by Haywood, Skeet, Floyd, Jigger and Ernie, and Snooze. Most cons crowd to fence the gawk and jeer, but Red and his group mount the bleachers and settle in comfortably. The interior of the bus. Andy sits in back, wearing a steel collar and chains. Andy came to Shawshank Prison in early 1947 for murdering his wife and fella she was banging. On the outside, he'd been vice president of a large Portland bank. Good work for a man as young as he was, when you consider how conservative banks were back then. Guards approached the bus with carbines. The door jerks open. The new fish disembark, chained together single file, blinking sourly at their surroundings. Andy stumbles against the man in front of him, almost drags him down. Yeah, A1 SP, I'd be honored to do that. I'd like to invite you on my show, my channel, for an interview. You bet. Yeah, I can reach out to you, or you can reach out to me, Jayscullybooks at gmail.com. I'll definitely check into that later. Hey, Derby Jack. What's up, buddy? Derby Jack in the building. Welcome. Just working on the Shawshank script a little bit. You bet. No problem. Byron Hadley, captain of the guard, slams his baton into Andy's back. Andy goes to his knees. On your feet before I fuck you up so bad you never walk again. On bleachers or Red, there are boys, the human charm bracelet. Never seen such a sorry looking heap of maggot shit in my life. Coming from you, Haywood, you being so pretty and all. You taking bets today, Red? Lord help me. Bear Catholic, poke shit in the woods, smokes her corn, a better choice. Smoke's putting it down for 2. High roller, who's your horse? That gangly sack of shit, 3rd from the front, he'll be the 1st. Bullshit, I'll take that action. Me too. Oh Lord, what happened to the music? Catch my breath here for a second. The author that reads to you. Hey, LBG. What's up, buddy? Oh, we're just getting the ball rolling. John Boyard, John Boyard, John Boyard. Building. John Boyard in the building. In the house. House of thrillers. Other hands go up, red jots the names. You're out some smoke, son. Take my word. You're so smart, you call it. I say that chubby fat ass. Let's see 5th on the front. Put me down for a quarter deck. That's 5 cigarettes on fat ass. Any takers? More hands go up. Andy and the others are paraded along, forced by their chains to take tiny baby steps, flinching under the barrage of cheers and shouts. Vegas, 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 Vegas. The old timers are shaking the fence, trying to make the newcomers shit their pants. Some of the new fish shout back. Mostly they look terrified. Especially Andy. Ska, 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 ska. Tingle, 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 tingle. Relax, relax. I must admit I didn't think much of Andy that time. First time I laid eyes on him, might have been important on the outside. But in here, he was just a little turd in prison grays. Looked like a stiff breeze could blow him over. That was my first impression of the man. What say, Red? Little fell on the end. Definitely got to stack half a pack, any takers? Rich bet. Come on, boys, who's gonna prove me wrong? Floyd, Skeet, Joe, Haywood? 4 brave souls, 10 smokes apiece. That's it, gentlemen. This window's closed. Red pockets his notepad. Voice comes over the PA's speaker. Turn to your cell blocks for evening count. It's the interior of the meeting area in the dusk in 1947. The new fish are marched in. Guards unlock the shackles. Chains drop away, rattling to the stone floor. Badly says, eyes front. See, my goodness, a minute. Come on, somebody. Hello from Nunez phone. Hey.
Hey, darling.
Oh, there she is. That's funny. I just got to this part where you started reading last time. What you doing?
I'm doing just fine. I was over at Burnt Flowers and Nikki's, and Bingus was over there, and now I'm here. Hello, everybody in the chat.
impromptu, informal, just kind of putting the finishing touches on the script. I'm just going to kind of read through. I didn't know if anybody would join me or not, but
I'll join you.
if you want, we can just go back and forth on dialogue. I don't care.
Okay.
You know, whoever it is. I'm just trying to take it slow because I haven't been narrating a lot lately. Yeah,
Okay.
but I think I got it pretty close. I like that skull painting you made for me.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. You didn't tell me what kind of skull, so I chose a Sasquatch.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I'll have to show you clips from the replay because I was talking smack about you during the stream. I was impersonating you. I was being all, I'm Scully and I'm going to have my own birthday stream on my own channel. And I'm tired of you telling me what to do, Nez. I was having a field day.
Oh, that's true.
I'll send you some clips. Oh my God.
So you made that actual old painting, didn't you?
Yes, yes. I found some images to work from on Google Images, and
I love the texture of old paint. You know, like just I know it takes a while to cure, but nice.
It does. It'll be about 2 months before I can send it to you safely without it smearing and smudging. But hopefully you'll enjoy it when you get it.
Look, I mean, seriously, probably my next several streams will be just focused on Shawshank. I'm just going to keep going through the script till we get these roles filled in, and then we'll have a solid rehearsal after that, you know.
Okay.
It's not any big hurry. I've been having to lay low with some things anyway, so you know how it is.
Oh, I know. You just got to take one day at a time, Scully dear.
Let's see. Let me get back over here to the script. Can you see it on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Or I don't even know if I sent you this. No, I didn't send this to you yet.
No, you didn't yet.
Okay.
We're both lighting a cigarette at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta keep that to keep the raspiness in my voice on certain things. Let's see. Warden Samuel Norton strolls forth, a colorless man in a gray suit and a church pin in his lapel. Now, I did cut out a lot of, like, throughout the script. I cut out a lot of narration here and there, certain things already, but I may do more of that later. But we'll see. So he looks like he could piss ice water. He appraises the newcomers with flinty eyes.
This is Mr. Hadley, Captain of the Guard. I am Mr. Norton, the Warden. You are sinners and scum, and that's why they sent you to me. Rule number 1, no blaspheming. I'll not have the Lord's name taken in vain in my prison. The other rules you'll figure out as you go along. Any questions?
When do we eat? Cued by Norton's glance, Hadley steps up to the con and screams right into his face. I guess I'll do it. You eat when we say you eat. You piss when we say you piss. You shit when we say you shit. You sleep when we say you sleep, you maggot dick motherfucker.
Oh, Bingus just came in. Bingus, come on, man.
That'd be cool. I think he did, Hadley, actually.
I liked hearing Bingus with the colorful language.
Bingus, you're more welcome to come up tonight. This is just kind of we're gonna have other rehearsals, but I'm kind of easing my way back in, if you will.
Hi, Ricky. Hi, Kimmykins. Thank you for sharing my link, Izzy.
I'm gonna see if Izzy's still over there. Yeah, she's still got things going there. Good. Oh, here he
Get
comes.
up there, Bingus. There we go.
Show.
You eat. Show. You eat when we say you eat. You piss when you say we piss. When you say when we say you piss. I'm not too pissy tonight, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna get flack for sure on this one.
So, how you guys doing?
I love hearing Bingus assert himself in a confident fashion.
Anyway, you guys read? Nice.
Hey, Ricky.
You eat when we say you eat. You piss when we say you piss. You shit when we say you shit. You sleep when we say you sleep. You maggot dick motherfucker.
Don't say that all week. Alec rams the tip of his club into the con's belly. The man falls to his knees, gasping and clutching himself. Hadley takes his place at Norton's side again.
Any other questions? I believe in two things, discipline and the Bible. Here you'll receive both. Put your faith in the Lord. Your ass belongs to me. Welcome to Shawshank.
Off with them clothes, and I didn't say take all day doing it, did I?
You know what? I can go ahead and take this out, y'all. I'm not gonna be editing. Part of my point tonight was to edit as I moved along, but I don't really need that highlighted. So sorry, just a little bit.
Magic markers.
It works pretty good. My computer gets slow sometimes. I guess we'll be going until it blows up or won't be moving anymore. All right, let's see here. We got that.
How does it sound, Scully? I've got my headphones with the built-in microphone. Is it at least a little bit better?
Yeah, it sounds clear. It does.
Okay.
As far as I can tell.
$6 on Temu. Woo!
The men shed their clothes within seconds, all stand naked. First man in the shower. Okay, I guess.
Perfect music for naked men.
You
in the
still there,
shower.
Bingus?
Okay, I'm Hadley, right?
All right.
First man in the shower.
Hadley shoves the first con into the steel cage open at the front. Two guards open up with a fire hose. The con is slammed against the back of the cage, sputtering and hollering. Seconds later, the water is cut and the con yanked out.
D-louse, that piece of shit. Next man in.
Cell block 5. 3 tiers to a side, concrete and steel, gray and imposing. Andy and the others are marched in, still naked, carrying their clothes and Bibles. Cons in their cells greet them with taunts, jeers, and laughter. One by one, the new men are shown to their cells and locked in with a clang of steel. First night's the toughest, no doubt about it. They march you in naked as the day you're born, fresh from a Bible reading, skin burning and half blind from that delousing shit they throw on you. When they put you in that cell, when those bars slam home, that's when you know it's for real. Old life blown away in the blink of an eye. A long cold season in hell stretching out ahead. Nothing left but all the time in the world to think about it. Red listens to the clanging below. He watches Andy and a few others being brought up to the second tier. Kimmy, hopefully it doesn't blow up. Most new fish come close to madness first night. Somebody always breaks down crying. Happens every time. Only question is, who's it gonna be? Andy is led past and given a cell at the end of the tier. It's a good thing to bet on as any, I guess. I had my money on Andy Dufresne. Interior of Andy's cell at night, 1947. The bars slam home. Andy's alone in the cell. Clutching his clothes, he gazes around at his new surroundings. Taking it in, he slowly begins to dress himself. The popcorn. Interior red cell. Red lies on his bunk below us, tossing his baseball towards the ceiling and catching it again. He pauses, listening. Footsteps approach below unhurried, echoing hollow on stone.
That's lights out. Good night, ladies.
The lights bump off in sequence. The guards exit, footsteps echoing away. Darkness now, silence. I remember my first night. Seems a long time ago now. Red looms from the darkness, leans on the bars, listens, waits. Somewhere below comes faint, ghastly tittering. Voices drift through the cell block, taunting.
Fishy, fishy, fishy.
You're gonna like it here, new fish.
Woo, a whole lot.
Make you wish your daddy never dipped your mommy.
You taking this down, new fish. Gonna be a quiz later.
Nikki and Burner here. I'm sorry, I didn't know y'all were back there. I was on the other page. I was like, wait, I know that voice.
Shh, keep it down. The screws will hear.
I'm sorry, where were we?
Fishy, fishy, fishy.
The boys always go fishing with first timers, and they don't quit till they reel someone in. The voices keep on sly and creepy in the dark.
Fishy, fishy, fishy.
One man paces like a caged animal. Another sits gnawing his cuticles, bloody. A third is weeping silently. Fourth's dry heaving into the toilet. Red waits at the bars, smoking, listening. He cranes his head, peers down toward Andy's cell. Nothing, not a peep.
Fat ass. Psst. Hey, fat ass. Talk to me, boy. I know you're in there. I can hear you breathing. Now don't you listen to these nitwits here.
Fat ass is crying, trying not to hyperventilate.
This ain't such a bad place. I'll introduce you around. Make you feel right at home. I know some big old bull queers who would love to make your acquaintance. Especially that white mushy butt of yours.
And that's it. Fat ass lets out a loud wail of despair.
Oh God, I'm prolonging. I want to go home.
Place goes nuts. Fat ass throws himself screaming against the bars. Tire block starts chanting,
Fresh fish.
fish, fresh fish,
Fresh fish, fresh fish.
Oh no, I want my mother.
I had your mother. She wasn't that great.
Lights bump on. Guards pour in, led by Hadley himself.
What the Christ is this happy shit?
You took the Lord's name in vain. I'm telling the warden.
You be telling them with a baton up your ass.
Hadley arrives at Fat Ass's cell, bellowing through the bars.
What's your malfunction, you fat fucking barrel of monkey spunk?
Please, Riot. I ain't supposed to be here, not me.
I ain't counting to 3. Not even to 1. Now shut the fuck up before I sing you a lullaby.
Fat Ass keeps blubbering and wailing, total freak out. Hadley draws his baton, gesturing to his men. Open it. Guard unlocks the cell. Hadley pulls Fat Ass out and starts beating him with the baton, brutally raining down blows. Fat Ass falls, tries to crawl. Place goes dead silent. All we hear now is the old thwack, thwack, thwack the baton. Fat Ass passes out. Hadley gets in a few more licks and finally stops.
Get this tub of shit down to the infirmary. If I hear so much as a mouse fart in here the rest of the night, by God and Sonny Jesus, You'll all visit the infirmity. Every last motherfucker here.
Guards wrestle fat ass onto a stretcher and carry him off. Footsteps echo away. Lights off. Darkness again and silence. Red stares through the bars at the main floor below. Eyes are riveted to the small puddle of blood where fat ass went down. It's first night in the joint. Andy Dufresne cost me 2 packs of cigarettes. He never made a sound. We're in the interior. You hear a loud buzzer. The master locks her throne, ka-thump. The cons step from their cells, lining the tiers. The guards holler their head counts to the head bull who jots on a clipboard. Red peers at Andy, checking him out. Andy stands in line, collar button, hair combed. Interior of the mess hall in the morning. Andy's in the breakfast line, getting a scoop of glop on his tray. We pan Andy through the noise and confusion. We discover Boggs, Diamond, and Rooster McBride watching Andy go by. Boggs sizes Andy up with a salacious gleam in his eye. Mutters something to Rooster as Rooster laughs. Etc., etc. And he finds a table occupied by Red and his regulars, chooses a spot at the end where nobody's sitting. Ignoring their stares, he picks up his spoon, pauses, sees something in his food. He fishes it out with his fingers. It's a squirming maggot. Andy grimaces, unsure what to do with it. Brooks Hatlin, sitting closest to Andy. At age 65, he's a senior citizen, long-standing resident.
You gonna eat that?
I hadn't planned on it.
You mind?
Andy passes the maggot to Brooks. Brooks examines it, rolling it between his fingertips like a man checking out a fine cigar. Andy is riveted with apprehension.
Nice and right.
Andy can't bear to watch. Brooks opens up his sweater and feeds the maggot to a baby crow nestled in an inside pocket. Andy breathes a sigh of relief.
Jake says thanks. Fell out of his nest over by the plate shop. I'm looking after him till he's old enough to fly.
Andy nods, proceeds to eat carefully. Haywood approaches. Oh Christ, here he comes.
Morning, boys. It's a fine morning, because you know why it's fine?
Haywood plops his tray down and sits. Then start pulling out cigarettes and handing them down.
That's right. Send them all down. I want to see them lined up in a row, pretty as a chorus line.
An impressive pile forms. Haywood bends down and inhales deeply, smelling the aroma. Rapture.
Smell my ass. Gee, Red, terrible shame. Your horse coming in last and all. Hell, I sure do love that horse of mine. I believe I owe that boy a big sloppy kiss when I see him.
Give him some of your cigarettes instead, cheap bastard.
Say, Tyrell, you pulling infirmary duty this week? How's that winning horse of mine anyway?
He wants to do Tyrell.
Dead.
Oh, okay.
Edley busted his head pretty good. Doc already went home for the night. Poor bastard lay there till this morning. By then,
He shakes his head, turns back to his food. Silence mounts. Haywood glances around. The men resume meetings.
What was his name?
what? What did you say?
I was wondering if anyone knew his name.
What the fuck you care, new fish? It don't matter what his fucking name was. He's dead.
Interior of the prison laundry, a day, 1947. The deafening noise of industrial washers and presses. Andy works the laundry line. You tour the showers. Shower heads mounted in bare concrete. Andy showers with a dozen or more men. No modesty here. At least the water is good and hot, soothing his tortured muscles. Boggs looms from the billowing steam, smiling, checking Andy up and down. Rooster and Pete appear from the sides, the sisters. So sweet ass punk. You been broke in yet? Andy tries to step past them. He gets shoved around, nothing serious. Just some slap and tickle. Jackal sizing up prey. Hard to get, I like that. Andy breaks free, flushed and shaking. Hurries off, leaving the three sisters laughing. We're in Andy's cell at the night, and he's lying staring in the darkness, unable to sleep. Exterior exercise yard. Day. Red plays catch with Haywood and Jigger and lazily tossing the ball around. Red notices Andy off to the side. Nods hello. Andy takes this as a cue to amble over. Haywood and Jigger pause, watching.
Hello, I'm Andy Dufresne.
Red glances at the hand, ignores it. The game continues. The wife-killing banker.
How'd you know that?
I keep my ear to the ground. Why'd you do it?
I didn't, since you asked.
Well, you'll fit right in then. Everybody's innocent in here. Don't you know that? Hey, Wood, what you in for, boy?
Didn't do it. Lawyer fucked me.
Red gives Andy a look. See?
What else have you heard?
People say you're a cold fish. They say you think your shit smells sweeter than ordinary. That true?
What do you think?
I ain't made up my mind yet.
Well, I understand you're a man who knows how to get things.
I'm known to locate certain things from time to time. They seem to fall in my hands. Maybe it's because I'm Irish.
I'm wondering, hang on a second. Okay.
Sorry.
I wonder if you could get me a rock hammer.
What is it and why?
You make your customers' motives a part of your business?
Listen, if you wanted a toothbrush, I wouldn't ask questions. I just quote a price. A toothbrush sees non-lethal sort of object.
Fair enough. A rock hammer is about 8 or 9 inches long and looks like a miniature pickaxe with a small, sharp pick on one end and a blunt hammerhead on the other. It's for rocks.
Rocks. Andy squats, motions Red to join him. Andy grabs a handful of dirt and sifts it through his hands. He finds a pebble and rubs it clean. It has a nice milky glow. Tosses it to Red. Quartz?
Quartz, sure. And look, mica, shale, silted granite. Hey, there's some graded limestone from when they cut this place out of the hill.
So?
I'm a rock hound. At least I was in my old life. I'd like to be it again on a limited scale.
Yeah, that'll maybe plant your toe at somebody's skull.
I have no enemies here.
No, just wait. Red flicks his gaze past Andy. Boggs is watching now. Word gets around. The sisters have taken a real shine to you. Yes, they have, especially Boggs.
Tell me something. Would it help if I explained to them I'm not a homosexual?
Neither are they. You have to be human first. They don't qualify. Bull queers take by force, that's all they want to understand. I grow my eyes in the back of my head if I were you.
Thanks for the advice.
That comes free, but you understand my concern.
If there's trouble, I doubt a rock hammer will do me any good.
Well, I guess you want to escape. Tunnel under the wall, maybe? I missed the joke. That's so funny.
You'll know when you see the rock hammer.
What's this item usually go for?
$7 in any rock and gem shop.
My standard markup's 20%, but we're talking about a special object. Risk goes up, price goes up. Call it $10 even.
10 it is.
I'll see what I can do. Well, it's a waste of money.
Oh?
Folks who run this place love surprise inspections. They turn a blind eye to some things, but not a gadget like that. They find it and you'll lose it. Mention my name, we'll never do business again. Not for a pair of shoelaces or a stick of gum.
I understand. Thank you, Mr.
Red, the name's Red.
Red. I'm Andy. Pleasure doing business with you.
They shake hands and Andy strolls off. Red watches him go. Steve, you want to read some of Red, or?
I could see why some of the boys took for him snobby. He had quite a way about him, a walk and a talk that just wasn't normal here. He strolled like a man in a park without a care or worry, like he had an invisible coat that would shield him from this place. Yes, I think it'd be fair to say I liked Andy from the start.
That's good, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was good. Interior of the mess hall at day. Red gets his breakfast and heads for a table. Andy falls in step, slips him a tightly folded square of paper. Interior Red's cell at night. Lying on his bunk, Red unfolds the square, a $10 bill.
He was a man who adapted fast.
Interior of the prison laundry exchange. Leonard catches Red's eye, turns and grabs a specific stack of clean sheets. He hands it across to Red. More than the clean laundry changes hands, 2 packs of cigarettes slide out of Red's hand into Leonard's. We're back in Red's cell, and he slips the package out of the sheets, carefully checks to make sure nobody's coming, then rips it open. Pulls out a rock hammer. It's just as Andy described.
Andy was right. I finally got the joke. It would take a man about 600 years to tunnel under the wall with one of these.
The interior of cell block 5, second tier at night. Brooks nods, never missing a beat. He rolls his cart to Andy's cell, mutters through the bars.
Middle shelf wrapped in a towel.
Andy's hand shakes through the bars and makes the object disappear. Hand comes back and deposits a small slip of folded paper along with more cigarettes. Skip through some of this. Tangled maze of rooms and corridors. Andy hefts a cardboard drum, a hex light off the stack. One box diamond in the aisle blocking his way. Rooster looming from the shadows to his right. Peat furnace on the left, frozen beat. Andy slams the hex light to the floor, rips off the top, and scoops out a double handful.
You get this in your eyes, it blinds you.
Honey.
Honey hush. Andy backs up, holding them at bay, trying to move her through the maze. Sisters keep coming. Tense and guarded, eyes riveted, engaging his every move. They're trying to outflank him. Andy trips on some old... What's that old?
Giant snuggies?
Oh, okay. They're on him in an instant, kicking and stomping.
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought the good fight, and the sisters let him be. I wish I could tell you that, but prison is no fairy tale world. He never said who did it, but we all knew.
Andy plods through his days, working, eating, chipping, and shaping his rocks after lights out.
Things went on like that for a while. Prison life consists of routine, and then more routine.
Andy walks the yard, face swollen and bruised.
Every so often, Andy would show up with fresh bruises.
Andy eats breakfast a few tables over. Boggs blows him a kiss.
The sisters kept at him. Sometimes he was able to fight him off, sometimes not.
Andy backs into a corner in some dingy part of the prison, wildly swinging a rake at his tormentors.
He always fought. That's what I remember. He fought because he knew if he didn't fight, it would make it that much easier not to fight the next time.
The rake connects, snapping off somebody's skull. They beat the hell out of him.
Half the time, it landed him in the infirmary. And the other half, it landed him in solitary.
Fade to the interior of the prison laundry. Andy's working the line.
And that's how it went for Andy. That was his routine. I do believe those first 2 years were the worst for him. And I also believe these things had gone that way, this place would have gotten the best of him. But then in the spring of 1949, the powers that decided that,
The roof of the license plate factory needs resurfacing. I need a dozen volunteers for a week's work. We're going to be taking names in this here steel bucket.
Red glances around at his friends. Andy also catches his eye.
It was outdoor detail, and May is one damn fine month to be working outdoors.
Exterior prison yard in the day, cons shuffle past, dropping slips of paper into a bucket.
More than 100 men volunteered for the job.
Red saunters to a guard named Tim Youngblood, mutters discreetly in his ear. It's the exterior of the prison yard in the day. Youngblood is pulling names and reading them off. Red exchanges grins with Andy and the others.
And wouldn't you know it, me and some of my fellas I know were some of the names called.
Interior of the prison corridor at night, Red slips Youngblood 6 packs of cigarettes.
Only cost us a pack of smokes per man, and I made my usual 20%, of course.
Exterior of the license plate factory. Tar cooker bubbles and smokes. 2 cons dip up a bucket of tar and tie a rope to a handle. The rope goes taut. The camera follows the bucket of tar up the side of the building to the roof. Let's skip through that. Let's go down to Hadley here where he says, things will clean up there.
So, this shithead lawyer calls long distance from Texas and he says, Byron Hadley? I said, yeah. He says, sorry to inform you, but your brother just died.
Damn, Byron, I'm sorry to hear that.
Move the script up, please.
Sorry.
I ain't. He was an asshole. Run off years ago. Family ain't heard of him since. Figured him for dead anyway. So this lawyer prick says, your brother died a rich man. Oil wells and this shit. Close to millions of bucks. Jesus, it's a frickin' incredible how lucky some assholes can get.
$1 million? Jeez Louise, you gonna get any of that?
35,000, that's what he left me.
Dollars? Holy shit, that's great. That's like winning the lottery, ain't it?
Dumb shit, what do you figure the government's gonna do to me? Take a big wet bite out of my ass. That's what.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Maybe leave me enough to buy a new car with. Then what happens? You pay taxes on the car, repairs the maintenance. Goddamn kids pestering you to take them for a ride.
And drive it if they're old enough.
That's right. Want to drive it. Want to lean on it. Fucking Christ's sakes. Then at the end of the year, if you figure the tax is wrong, they make you pay out your own pocket. Uncle Sam puts its hand in your shirt and squeezes your tit till it's purple. always gets the short end. That's a fact. Some brother shit.
The prisoners keep spreading tar, eyes on the work.
Poor Byron. What terrible fucking luck. Imagine inheriting $35,000. Crying shame. Some folks got it. Awful bad.
Fred glances over. He's shocked to see Andy standing up, listening to the guards talk.
Psst, Andy, you nuts? Keep your eyes on the pail.
Andy tosses his pad in the bucket and strolls toward Hadley.
Andy, come back. Shit.
What's she doing?
Getting himself killed. God damn it. Just keep spreading tar.
The guards stiffen at Andy's approach. Youngblood's hand goes to his holster. The tower guards click-clack their rifle bolts. Hadley turns, stupefied to find Andy there.
Mr. Hadley, do you trust your wife? That's funny. You're going to look funnier sucking my dick with no fucking teeth. What I mean is, do you think she'd go behind your back, try to hamstring you? That's it. Step aside, Merritt. This fucker's having himself an accident.
Hadley grabs Andy's collar and propels him violently toward the edge of the roof. The cons furiously keep spreading tar.
Oh, God, he's going to do it. He's going to throw him off the roof.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Jesus.
Because if you trust her, there's no reason in the world you can't keep every cent of that money.
Hadley abruptly jerks Andy to a stop right at the edge. In fact, Andy's past the edge, beyond his balance. Shoe tips scraping the roof. The only thing between him and an ugly drop to the concrete is Hadley's grip at the front of his shirt.
You better start making sense. If you want to keep that money, all of it, just give it to your wife. See, the IRS allows you a one-time only gift to your spouse. It's good, up to $60,000. Nah, that ain't right. Tax-free? Tax-free. IRS can't touch 1 cent.
Cons are pausing work, stunned by this business discussion.
You're that smart banker that shot his wife. Why should I believe a smart banker like you? So I can wind up in here with you? It's perfectly legal. Go ask the IRS. They'll say the same thing. Actually, I feel silly telling you all this. I'm sure you would have investigated the matter on yourself. Fucking A, I don't need some smart wife killing banker to show me where the bear shits in the bucket weed.
You tell him, Vegas. You tell him.
Knock that out of the park, buddy.
Of course not. But you will need somebody to set up a tax-free gift. That'll cost you a lawyer, for example. Ambulance chasing highway robbing cocksucker. Or come to think of it, I suppose I could set it up for you. That would save you some money. I'll write down the forms you need. You can pick them up, and I'll prepare them for your signature, nearly free of charge. I'd only ask 3 beers apiece for my coworkers, if that seems fair.
Coworkers, get him. That's rich, ain't it? Coworkers.
Hadley freezes him with a look. Andy presses on.
I think beer working outdoors feels more like a man if he can have a bottle of suds. Wait a minute, let's do that again. I think a man working outdoors feels more like a man. I think a man working outdoors feels more like a man if he can have a bottle of suds. In my opinion.
The convicts stand gaping. All the pretense work gone. They look like they've been poleaxed. Hadley shoots them a look.
What you Jimmy staring at? Back to work, God damn it!
Say hey to a few people out. Hey, Pindar, how you doing? Pindar and Bimbo and Quiet Listener, welcome to the show. We all send LBG. Special thanks to Izzy Pop and our Kimmy Ken, special moderators. Let's see. We'll plug on forward just a little bit more here. Starting to get hot up here. Exterior of the license plate factory at day. As before, an object's hauled up the side of the building by a rope. Only this time it's a cooler of beer and ice.
And that's how it came to pass. That on the second to last day of the job, the convict crew that tarred the plate factory roof in the spring of '49.
Exterior of the roof shortly later, the cons are taking the sun and drinking beer again.
Wound up sitting in a row at 10 o'clock in the morning, drinking ice-cold Black Label beer, courtesy of the hottest screw that ever walked a turn at Shawshank Prison.
Drink up, boys. Drink up, boys, while it's cold.
The colossal prick even managed to sound magnanimous.
Red knocks back another sip, enjoying the bitter cold on his tongue and the warm sun on his face.
We sat and drank with the sun on their shoulders and felt like free men. We could have been tarring the roof of one of our own houses. We were the lords of all creation.
He glances over to Andy squatting apart from the others.
As for Andy, he spent that break hunkered in the shade, a strange little smile on his face, watching us drink his beer. Here's a cold one, Andy.
No thanks. I gave up drinking.
Haywood drifts back to others, giving them a look.
You could argue he'd done it to curry favor with the guards, or maybe make a few friends among us cons. Me, I think he did it just to feel normal again, if only a short while.
Exterior of the prison yard, the bleachers in the day, Andy and Red play checkers. Red makes his move.
King me.
Chess. Now there's a game of kings. Civilized. Strategic.
And totally fucking inexplicable. Hate the game.
Maybe you'll let me teach you someday. I've been thinking of getting a board together.
You come to the right place. The man who can get things.
We might do business on a board, but the pieces, I'd like to carve those myself. One side done in quartz and the opposing side done in limestone.
That'd take you years.
Years I've got. What I don't have are rocks. Pickings here in the exercise yard are pretty slim.
How's that rock hammer working out anyway? Scratch your name in the wall yet?
Nope, not yet. I suppose I should.
Andy, I guess we're getting to be about friends, ain't we?
I suppose we are.
I ask a question. Why'd you do it?
I'm innocent, remember? Just like everybody else here.
Red takes this as a general rebuff, keeps playing.
What are you in for, Red?
Murder? Same as you?
Innocent?
The only guilty man in Shawshank.
The interior of Andy's cell at night. Lies in his bunk after the lights out, polishing a fragment of quartz by the light of the moon. Pauses, glancing at all the names scratched in the wall. He rises to make sure the coast is clear. Starts scratching his name into the cement with his rock hammer, adding to the record. While a convict audience hoots and catcalls, talking back to the screen, we find Red slouched in a folding chair, watching the movie. Andy enters, backlit by the flickering glare of the projector, takes a seat next to him.
Here's a good part. Bugs come out of the walls to get his ass.
I know, I've seen it 3 times this month already.
Ray Milan starts screaming. The entire audience screams with him. High-pitched and hysterical, Andy fidgets.
Can we talk business?
Sure, what do you want?
Rita Hayward. Can you get her?
No problem. Take a few weeks. Well, I don't have a stuff down my pants this very moment, sorry to say. Relax, what are you so nervous about? She's just a woman.
Andy nods. He's embarrassed. Gets up and hurries out. Red grins. Turns back to the movie. We're in the interior of the auditorium corridor. Andy exits the theater and freezes in his tracks. Two dark figures loom in the corridor, blocking his path. It's Rooster and Pete. Andy turns back, runs right into Boggs. Instant bear hug. Sisters are on him like a flash. They kick the door open and drag him into the projection booth, where they confront the startled projectionist and old con, blinking at them through thick bifocals. Take a walk.
I have to change the reel.
I said, fuck off. Terrified, the old man darts past and out the door. Pete slams and locks it. Boggs shoves Andy to the center of the room. Ain't you gonna scream? He sighs, cocks his head at the projector.
They'd never hear me over that. Let's get this over with.
He's seemingly resigned. Andy turns around, leans on a rewind bench, and curls his fingers around a full 1,000-foot reel of 35mm film. Rooster licks his lips, pushes past the others. Me first.
Okay.
Andy whips the reel of film around the vicious arc, smashing into Rooster's face and bouncing him off the wall. Oh, shit, he broke my nose! Andy fights like hell, but is soon overpowered and is forced to his knees. Boggs steps to Andy, pulls out an awl with a vicious 8-inch spike, gives him a good long look at it. Now I'm gonna open my fly. You gonna swallow what I give you to swallow. You mind, you gonna swallow Roosters. You gonna broke his nose, you ought to have something to show for it.
Anything you put in my mouth, you're gonna lose.
You don't understand. You do that, I'll put 8 inches of steel in your ear.
Okay, but you should know that sudden serious brain injury causes the victim to bite down hard. In fact, I understand that bite reflex is so strong, the victim's jaws have to be pried open with a crowbar.
Andy gets a boot heel in the face. The sisters start kicking and beating the living shit out of him with anything they can get their hands on. In the theater, the convicts are chanting and clapping for the movie to come back on.
Boggs didn't put anything in Andy's mouth, and neither did any of his friends. But what they did do is beat him within an inch of his life.
In the interior of the infirmary, Andy lies wrapped in bandages.
Andy spent a month in traction.
To solitary confinement.
Boggs spent a week in a hole.
Boggs sits on bare concrete. Still door slides open.
Time's up, Boggs.
Boggs comes up the stairs smoking a cigarette. Not many cons around. Place was virtually deserted. Her voice echoes dimly over the PA system.
Return to your cell blocks for evening count.
Boggs enters the cell. It's dark. Fumbles for the light. Yanks it. Sudden light reveals Captain Hadley. 6 inches from his face. Waiting for him. Mert steps in behind Boggs, hemming him. Before Boggs can even open his mouth to say what the fuck, Hadley rams the tip of his baton brutally into his solar plexus. Box bubbles over, gagging his window. Ground floor. Ernie comes slowly around the corner, rolling a steel mop cart loaded with supplies. Second tier, Red's darning a sock in his open cell. He pauses, frowning, hearing strange thumping sounds. The hell is that? Skip through some of that there. Let's see what I got here.
It's time for this old feller to hit the hay.
Yeah, I think we're at a good stopping point, actually. So I appreciate everybody coming in to participate. I didn't expect everybody to come up tonight. You know, it's kind of last minute, whatnot. I'll go ahead and leave that script up for a minute in case we need to refer to anything.
Hi, Kimmykins. Thank you, everybody, for the
Yeah,
birthday.
you about to hit the sack, huh, Burnt? It's getting late. Oh, it is late, man.
Good job, Burnt.
Thank
Very
you.
good job. And everybody stay tuned. Nikki and Burnt Flowers Fallen are coming to Ohio to meet up with me, Nez Lover, right here in Nez Studios, where we're going to be celebrating Burnt Flowers' birthday. We're going to do a very special stream. They're going to have fun with me in Nez Studios. Please stay tuned for that.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
We're going to
Live on site collaboration. That's what's up. Heck yeah. Hey, everybody thank Izzy back there behind the scenes. She's been helping out tonight a little bit there.
Thank
Thanks.
you, Izzy. We love you.
Thank
But
you, Izzy.
Bob?
Appreciate it. Much
Let that
appreciated.
chat cat.
Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, Kimmykins. I know I've got some other moderators out there too. Thank you, everybody, actually. And
Moderators.
yeah, well, I'll probably, like I said, we'll work on this, you know, a little bit this week and start getting a better idea of what we're looking at. So,
Yeah, I like it.
It sounds great, but man, Red is a very big role.
Yes. But you're doing it
well, you
well.
might not have to do it, you know. I mean, you always trying to sound just like the actors. I mean, you get pretty spot on. So
I'm glad we did the I'm glad we did the throwing off the roof because I was a little concerned if I could switch between both. I guess I did all right.
yeah,
That was fun. So thank you, Scully. Appreciate it, man.
It's-
Everybody.
Yes, thank you,
yeah,
Scully.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty intense, this script. You know, it's got a lot of profanity in it, and I mean, I'm not really worried about that, but you know, there's no rhyme or reason why people get flagged for that, and some do, some don't. But
I think you should be good, really. I mean,
I think truly, I think once you get flagged like one time and you get put into some other kind of algorithm, then you got to be even more careful. But who knows? You know, I don't recommend channels, like most of the time, I don't recommend channels that doing the 18 plus thing. So I just think that puts you in another algorithm too, you know.
that's true.
Put you in no algorithm, if you ask me.
Well, no, I mean, the advertisers won't touch you if you're 18 plus in your videos. You can't monetize them, you know. Obviously, there's something going on in there, so they're like, nope.
They need a YouTube after dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
They need a Tingle Pop version of YouTube.
There you go.
I did want to say to the community that I've gotten a little bit behind lately. I've had a lot of stuff going on like everybody else, but I had to kind of take a step back for a couple of weeks and just easing my way back in so I don't get burnt out, you know. And
Happy belated birthday, by the way.
oh, thank you. Yeah, I had an interesting birthday. Maybe I'll tell that story one day.
Interesting. Sounds like he had a date.
Well, not really. I had a date at a surgery center with somebody, so
Oh.
I've been pre-op and post stuff with, you know, Michelle, my wife, has had to have some surgery on her shoulder, so
Yeah.
she has been needing some special care. Let me just say.
Aw.
The drama builds.
Yeah,
Love and prayers for your wife to heal up
I
quickly.
don't know how else to put it. That's the truth, you know.
All right.
So, just having the past days has been kind of me dealing with everything, you know.
Life.
I mean, y'all been there, so
You get busy with life. I hear you.
Keep up the good work, man.
Yep.
yeah, y'all pretty happy with the script and all.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies.
I know it seems to be so popular, and we'll have it perfected by the time we do the show, you know. So
Yeah, thanks for the practice, bud. Y'all have a great night, okay?
all right,
Thank
Binks.
you.
See you
Love
later.
you,
See you
Vic.
tomorrow
Love
and
you,
next day.
Bingus.
Cheers.
Bye.
Love you, Scully. Bye, Bingus. Good night, everybody.
I'm
Good
just
night,
kind of
Scully.
sitting here in the days. Y'all feel welcome to stay or drop down either way.
Peace and out, Shy.
Lucky, hey Nikki, Steve-O, my man, my brewski.
I love you, Nikki.
Love you.
Hey player.
Player.
We got a like inside joke with that, y'all. It's
All right.
ongoing. Boom,
Night,
chicka meow.
Wow, meow.
Bye.
Boom, chicka rah.
Well, and then there were two.
Yeah, Nez, let me get this script off here. We don't really need that anymore. Yeah. How you like that thumbnail there? Pretty cool. Huh?
I really enjoy what you've done with the thumbnails and with the music. This music here was very easy to read to. Probably the best of all the music you've had us read to so far. It's not overbearing.
It's called Aztec Empire by Jimena Contreras or something. We're just looping it, I guess.
What do you guys think in the chat?
Yeah,
I think it's really complements what we're doing.
Okay. Right on. We may add a couple different songs to the mix.
The jazz that you were playing earlier was good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, jazz always tends to be kind of easy to read too.
There's Tanya Lambert. Hey, Tanya.
Is it? Hey, Tanya, how you doing? I didn't get to look at chat. It's kind of been a slow night. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. I was just going to get out here. I mean, I could have kind of done this editing without even going live, you know, but I said, hey, let me just go live, start reading, see who comes up.
I got to get started on the artwork for Shawshank. I want to do some very good drawings like I did for Jaws, real up close, intense character drawings. I think Morgan Freeman will probably be first.
Yeah.
We'll get him out of the way first, yeah.
I don't know if Morgan Freeman sold the rights to his, some of these actors are selling the rights to their, I don't even know what you call it, to these AI companies, you know.
Right.
So I'm not sure how that's supposed to work in the future, but like they're saying the actors won't even have to act. They sell their rights to an AI company and they'll just make the movies with the AI, with their image. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
I mean, that's like all this art that I've been doing is I do it with Leonardo, not Midjourney. And it's a pretty good, engine as far as like, I mean, I'm trying to show you, but I can't seem to get there.
That's okay.
Hang on a second.
I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, probably with charcoal. I think these characters need charcoal.
That was I was thrilled about that one, but it got a little bit better maybe. And
I like that one.
This one came out really good. I feel
that one came out really good too. Yeah.
Here's another little piece that I made, and Kind of cool. I like that right there. It's pretty neat.
I'll have to take a screenshot for you of your birthday skull that I painted for you, so maybe you can use it if you
Okay.
feel like using it.
Sure, that'd be neat.
Although I don't know
Yeah,
what
I could-
occasion you'd use a Sasquatch skull for, but hey, you didn't tell me what kind of skull, so you know,
I could put it up on here, you know.
if you wanted to, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I tell you what, right in the middle of summer down here in South Mississippi, I'm up in my studio, even with the AC pumping, boy, I start to sweating, man. It's hot. I mean, it's fucking hot, man.
So if I tried to do the old sing and paint in Scully Studios, I'd probably be complaining about how hot it is. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. We even got some rain today. It kind of cooled off. I can't imagine if it wouldn't have done that. Like some nights I can smell the attic heat coming in, you know, trying to push in from the outside. That kind of smell from the attic, you know.
That sounds like the name of
Like
the
in my
story.
studio, I got a what do you call it? An exhaust fan that pushes hard up into the attic, you know.
Right.
But when it's hot like that and the AC cuts off, man, that heat will back right on in, you know. So that's just part of living down here, I guess. Anywhere really. So we're getting record heat all over the place. Well, Nez, let's go ahead and cut it down there. Get on out of here, and maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll pop back up and we'll continue on where we left off, you know.
Excellent.
Don't
I'll
feel
be here.
like you gotta be there, but you know, I'm just saying.
Oh, you know I will. God willing, I will be here.
Well,
Yes.
thank you. You're always such a great supporter of the House of Thrillers, and
and you're a
appreciate
wonderful
everything you
supporter of
do.
mine. All right. Thank you so much, Scully. Thanks, everybody, for coming and supporting. Thanks to everybody who catches the replay. Please do take a moment and share Scully's wonderful content out on your social media. Thank you so much.
All right.
You have a good night, Scully. I love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night. That being said, I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. I read my novels and other works, perhaps something that you've written. I'll narrate that for you too. So buckle up, it's quite the ride, and we'll see you on the other side. Ska, 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 ska.